buzz and a miss. All these bad rules all over my shit, it go.
What is going on, blockchain monkeys? Eagle here, like to thank you for coming to my jungle. First of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. But before I give you my opinion, I need you to rub your hands together after you get that shea butter. Rub it in real good and slide down Twitter. We got Ripple XRP news right in your area. Coming in hot from Brad Garlinghouse himself. You already know what he does. You know he's involved. You know he's deep with the IMF. Let's take a look at what he's tweeting. Like many of you, I thought Biden administration EO would acknowledge crypto, but not detail specifics on next steps for regulation. However, I was pleasantly surprised and inspired by the EO acknowledging the need for evolution and alignment of the government's approach to crypto. So the White House finally says what we in the industry have been saying for years. If the US wants to maintain its status as a responsible tech leader, it needs to provide a clear regulatory framework. Well, let me tell you something. They've known this for years. They know exactly what they're doing. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. If anything, they're giving you time to bag up. Now, coming back to Gary Gensler and Jay Clayton. Okay, years of damage done by the SEC silo regulation by enforcement approach can be undone through collaboration between all agencies after they've already gathered their bags. Do you think it's a coincidence that you have all these distractions and all these partnerships being built? OMG. So let's check out what Danelle Dixon and the squad is doing. You have here SDF statement to the Biden administration first ever digital asset executive order, which means they're lining up. Today's White House executive order is a significant milestone directing a first of its kind government-wide strategy for digital currencies. It recognizes the need for clarity so the industry can continue to grow and evolve and meet the ever-increasing enthusiasm. And so before we go to Sleepy Joe, one huge shout out to Reggie Middleton. I call him Reggie DeFi. Why? Because he's the originator. Now, I had a chance to speak to him in his Twitter spaces, and you know what I did? I said, I just got to thank a great mentor I've been following since 2018. Reggie Middleton, the inventor of DeFi. Tears of joy. That's what's called appreciation. If you could, please direct your eyes to the screen.
Blockchain Monkeyz, how are you, my friend?
What's going on, my brother, man?
It is great to see you, man.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth.
They have a history of messing up history. And while I'm here, I'm gonna do my part.
We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. First we research, then we research that research. Throw it on a nano ledger, pull that heat first. We used to fun and the Twitter beef, cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.
So coming in hot from Sniffy himself, fact sheet, president to sign executive order on ensuring responsible development of digital asset. Now that sounds nice and pretty for us, doesn't it? Not to the blockchain monkeys. Okay, you have outlines first whole of government strategy to protect consumers. Oh my goodness, you're gonna protect us, okay? Financial stability, national security, and address climate risks. It's called self-custody. So this is what they're claiming to do. Protect U.S. consumers, investors, businesses, protect U.S. and global financial stability and mitigate systemic risk, mitigate the illicit finance and national security risk posed by the illicit use of digital assets, promote U.S. leadership in technology and economic competitiveness to reinforce U.S. leadership in the global financial system. So basically what they're saying is they're looking out for our best interests. You know, they want to take the proper steps to ensure our safety. You know what? I greatly appreciate the help that I don't need. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will all see each other.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. Xrp. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the Swift, keep it walking. Respecting elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Blockchain, blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain.